sugar coated, butter, bacon, caffeine, cough, bourbon. He's got the cure for whatever's hurting. Butter, bacon, caffeine, cough, bourbon. Life's a feast in the chaos for certain.
What is going on, Voodies? It is a beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida, and I'm super stoked tonight. Super stoked. Tonight we're talking food. We got a foodie on the podcast, and not your ordinary foodie. Not one of our reggaes. We got a brand new cat joining us tonight. His name's Stuart Alfonso, and he is the owner of 15 Olives. And if you have not tried 15 Olives olive oils and vinegars, man, you're missing out. We're going to hear all about them tonight. And you know the best part? They're from right here in Florida. You know how I feel about Florida. This is the best place to be, right? Got my Florida hat, got my VooDoo logo on that bitch. Big shout out to Drew Park Jimmy for hooking me up with that. A lot of stuff's going on, man. What is up with that Insta feed, man? Look how close that Instagram feed is. What is that all about? Jump over to Facebook. Let us know where you're checking in from. More importantly, what you're drinking. If you got a cigar out tonight, let me know. I got a Mighty Mite Brick House. You know that's my favorite. And feel free to send us all the Mighty Mite Brick Houses you want. Our budget for the podcast here, as you know, $13.69. $9 of which goes to my cigar. But it allows us to do so many things. And the only way we're going to be able to do more things and keep doing what we do is by you guys liking, sharing, following, commenting, whatever you do on this little stream, wherever you're watching, wherever you're downloading from. Make sure you share it out right now. Flea, I see you over on the YouTube channel. Share it out. Let all your buddies know that you're watching us live. Invite them to join us. Ding the bell, ring the bell, follow, subscribe, whatever it is you fucking do. I don't know what it's called because I'm on this side, you're on that side. I'll do me, you do you, and we're going to rock and roll. I'm starting to look like Gully from fucking Heels, ain't I? I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I see the barber tomorrow. Speaking of seeing tomorrow, Fleener, I think I'm going to see you tomorrow for a nice little badass dinner we got going on, right? Andy Reese checking in from Tennessee. What's up, man? From MedTech Biomedical. Thanks for checking in. Andy, I'm assuming, was that you texting me a little earlier? Super cool. Of course, everybody's checking in tonight to learn more about 15 Olives and our good friend Stuart Alfonso. But before we do, as always, we got to do all the things that we normally do. First and foremost, let's just knock one out. Let's pay a bill. You know, $13.69 does not keep us in business too long. Real quick, 30 seconds.
Whiskey lovers know how critical temperature variations are to aging whiskey. Blue Note Bourbon is crafted in Memphis, Tennessee, where it is aged in their warehouses located just east of the Mississippi River. And based on its fruity vanilla flavor with smooth oak finish, the unique microclimate of the region with high humidity and steady temperature adds up to create the perfect place for aging. Head down to the Crossroads and jump into a juke joint and enjoy every bluesy note of the official bourbon of the VooDoo Chef, Blue Note Bourbon.
Blue Note Bourbon, the official bourbon of the VooDoo Chef. And tomorrow night, one of the last nights you're going to be able to get VooDoo Chef's signature barrel. Very few bottles left. I am bringing them to the Epicurean tomorrow night. And I got a little surprising news. There's like 5 tickets left. So if you want to jump in and you want to get a ticket to the Epicurean tomorrow night, it's not too late. Log on to voodoochef.live and grab you a ticket. Only 5 left. But we're doing the katsu burger on Japanese milk bread. It's fucking phenomenal. We're making the bread tomorrow morning. So that bread's going to be fresh baked. tomorrow for tomorrow night, and we're making that ourselves. We're not relying on the Epicurean or any of that. You're going to have our Japanese milk bread, which is fucking phenomenal. It is that good. I'm not even gonna try to bring up a picture because I'll fuck it up. I'm gonna bring up a picture. So let's take a look at this Japanese milk bread, huh? Let's get Big Eddie C in here, part of the family. What's going on, buddy?
I'm home. I'm eating a leftover crab cake. And I'm
Gina
thinking to
made crab
myself,
cake?
no, fuck no, I made that. She's out of town.
I mean, I love you
Now,
and all, but her crab cakes kind of rock, bro.
now, those are the devil crab. This is just a regular old crab cake. This is just rando shit that was in the fridge, and there's a box of some mix. I tried it out.
That's a true statement.
You know,
It's her
the
devil.
directions said, yep, and the directions on the stupid box, the directions said it would make 8 crab cakes. Fuck that, homie. 4.
Well, you know, you made him Big Eddie C style.
I did. I just realized milk bread, that's what the damn dogs do. They milk bread right out of my wallet.
We call that fleecing, man. They're fleecing you.
Yep.
Check out this
Fleecing of America.
bread. And, you know, everybody's going to be in full effect tomorrow. You're going to get to see the entire team. This is our Japanese milk bread. We're going to be serving the breakfast katsu burger on. Milk bread, of course, a big trend. The Japanese milk bread and the katsu pork sandwich. It is a play. It's their version of what Americans eat. So what am I doing? I'm doing a voodoo-inspired burger from the Japanese take on us Americans. So it's like, how much more meta could you get there, Big Eddie? See?
That's pretty much breaking all the walls right there.
Right?
Shit.
That's like, I know you know that I know you know that I know.
Yeah.
But
There you
this
go.
milk bread off the hook, I got to tell you, we made it the other night just to make sure we were on track and the recipe's right. No, this is not what you're eating tomorrow. And I could tell you that for a fact because I made these for the house. And you're going to see here in a second that look at this little mini. Once it came out of the oven, I couldn't wait, Big Eddie. See, I had to get me some ham and a little piece of provolone.
Oh, nice.
I got to tell you, that right there, absolute money. And tomorrow night we're putting a smash patty on there with Comté cheese, a fried egg, a pork tenderloin cutlet. Just going to be off the absolute chart. Going to be amazing. Big shout out to Kendra checking in tonight. Kendra Mastrone, of course. Looks like she's got a new handle out there on the YouTube. Kendra M03. Kendra did a little grub and pub comedy show. I don't remember the exact name. Plates and jokes. I don't remember what it was called. But that was last week at Knotted Root. If you missed it, you missed it. But if you knew, you knew, and you were there, and it was a great, great night. Johnny B and his team were out there. Billy Floyd on scene. Just a great night. So big shout out to Kendra. Great job last week, my friend. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about, Ed. Do I even care?
We were talking about food. Well, we were talking about the milk burger.
Yeah, we're at the Epicurean. We're at the Epicurean. So whole team's going to be out there. Of course, I'm out there throwing down the burgers. Big Eddie C is going to be right there hanging and banging with me. He's my eyes in the kitchen. And then we've got Yoli taking pictures. Spider running around helping us make sure everybody's staying sane. And, of course, Patty Arts, Knick-Knack Paddywhack, Give a Dog a Bone, going to be right there making sure I've got all my food in line and everything I need to start and putting everything out. Mitch says tomorrow's Burger Day. Yes, it is. It is National Burger Day, and that is why we're at the Epicurean Hotel. I don't know how we have Kendra and Mitch already checking in. Robinson High School is graduating like right now, today. Maybe it's over. I don't know, but glad they're both here and glad you guys are here tonight too. VooDoo Chef podcast, right here in Tampa Bay, one of the most beautiful places in the world.
I think they started at 6:30, so it might have just ended.
Yeah, they only have like 11 rows of people. We fill up the
But they
entire
also,
school.
yeah, and they run a really tight graduation as far as like speaker times and all that. Nobody wants to be there like for hours and hours. I don't think they had another one after this. I can't imagine they would if it started 6:30, but so that means when you're the last one, they really want you out of that fucking building because they got to have some more tomorrow and they got to clean it up and, make sure
Yeah.
people don't leave old programs and shit. So, that's like, it's like the end of those Bucks games when they lost and they started playing fucking closing time. Like, hurry up, get the fuck out. Don't care where you go, but it ain't going to be here.
We're already breaking down the field in the middle of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Oh, it's just miserable. It's like nobody wants to be there at that point.
Graduation is a great time, and if we did not give shout out to all the graduates that are graduating right now, we'd be remiss. It is one time a year when Big Eddie C and I do get together. We get together at graduation. I think we've been doing it probably since 2003, maybe 2004, and getting together out at the fairgrounds during graduation and taking our annual picture. And I have that for us here tonight, if I can navigate through.
Goodness.
But the first picture we're going to see tonight is not me and Big Eddie C. We're going to have a little spoiler here. So everybody out there watching right now, you're getting a little spoiler. As you know, we do VooDoo Underground and the VooDoo Chef Baking and Pastry Challenge every year. VooDoo Underground, we have high school culinary teams competing head-to-head for culinary scholarship by preparing their version of a VooDoo-inspired hamburger. We also have the Baking and Pastry Challenge. This year, the Baking and Pastry Challenge, sponsored by Avocados from Mexico. And, I got a picture today, and I don't usually like to spoil who won, but I got to show you this picture that we got today from this year's winner. And it's just an absolute amazing picture. Check this out, Big Eddie C. This is the 2026 Baking and Pastry Challenge winner, Chef Isela from Hillsborough High School at graduation today. How about that shot right there, buddy? Just look at that right there. Yeah. There's her championship belt with her at graduation. Of course, Avocados from Mexico. We got First Watch. We got Eurobake USA, Irwin Technical College, all sponsors of this event. But look at that right there. Her Hillsborough gown. She's got her. Are those Hawaiian leis she's got on? Look at that.
Yeah, I think so. Look at that.
We got a little chola happening here. We got a little Hawaiian lei happening. Looks like an honor cord. And I'm very, very proud to say, not only did she win the 2026 Baking and Pastry Challenge, let me tell you how phenomenal this young lady is, and other students from Hillsborough High School. We'll get to that in a minute. This lovely young lady here graduated today. She won this event in April. Won it in April, graduated today, started the program at Irwin yesterday. If that's not a rock star, I don't know what is.
That's some dedication to craft right there.
Right. And I got to tell you, that's what Dalton Dunn over at Hillsborough instills in his students. Not only did Isela start today, so did Kalanice. I always fuck it up. Too many vowels and too many accents. Kalanice started today, too. We call her Snake Bite. She competed in the VooDoo Underground Burger Challenge, and she started yesterday as well, graduated today. I got to tell you, we have 9 high school students that started the program yesterday, and they haven't even walked for their graduation yet. So we're allowing them the day off to go walk at their graduation, but they're so dedicated to their craft. They're already enrolled. A special big shout out to 2026 Baking and Pastry Challenge winner, Isela. Very proud of you and very excited that you were so excited to take that photo right there. That's rock star. That's good stuff right there, Big Eddie C.
Wow. Yeah, I a hell of a lot more dedication than I would have had. I mean, if you'd asked me to do shit after my graduation, it would have been like, nah, you need to wait. I'm going surfing. I'm going to finish this case of Moosehead that's in my car, getting after some other bad shit, So give me a week. Give me some time to detox.
My graduation, I walked across stage and went home.
Well,
But
even better.
I was already out of school for like 6 months, dude.
Ah.
I left early, got all my credits, left early. It just wasn't my bag at the time. So maybe that's why I ended up being a teacher, to kind of try and help people navigate and stay in school, even though I did it the right way. Still left early, hauled ass. All right, let's take a look at the rest of these pictures. I talked about me and Big Eddie C's annual photo, and I closed it out before I even got there. So let's get back to it. Take another look at Isela here. One more big shout out to her. She deserves that. Such a rock star. All right, Big Eddie C. Let's see if I can navigate these bad boys. As of so far, the answer is no. Still no. All right. Mother bitch. There we go. All right. So we talked about VooDooChef.live. If you log on to VooDooChef.live right now, you can jump over to the Epicureans website and grab one of the last 5 tickets for tomorrow night's National Hamburger Day event. We're making the Japanese milk bread katsu burger. We're doing a surf and turf burger, which is off the flipping chart. Bacon wrapped barbecue shrimp on the burger, served with corn ribs and fingerling bacon dipped fries. I got to tell you, Big Eddie C, we're going to be fighting over that one. And of course, as always, we got Blue Note on site. We've got a cold brew, old fashioned. We have a Bayou margarita, and then Big Eddie C, we're finishing the night like only a chef would. So when the shift gets over, right? I mean, Big Eddie C, you know what you and I do. We slide out to the back patio, light up some cigars, and enjoy an homage to Burns. But in industry, when we're getting done at 1, 2 in the morning, nothing's open. So we're driving down to the local bar, and we're getting a double hand drip. So to close the night tomorrow, I am making a double smash, double hand drip burger served with an iced cold beer. And I got to tell you, if you have not experienced that, you have no idea what you're in for tomorrow night. You're going to have these first 2 burgers and go, holy moly. And then that last one's going to come, and it's going to be like looking so simple. And you're going to be like, fuck, I can't eat another thing. And then you're going to pound that thing like nobody's business. And you're going to chase it with that ice cold beer. Winner burger dinner right there.
Oh man, you know what the best part of that beer was when I was a busboy? The best part of that beer? The fact that I was only 17 when I was pounding it.
So when I was working in the pantry at Crawdaddy's, I was probably 17, 18, and the chef, the bartender in the service bar. The service bar usually only serves the waiters and waitresses, right? So, if you're sitting at a table and you order a drink, the servers go to their own little private bar to get stuff. So the bartender calls me over and he goes, dude, I need a shrimp cocktail. I'm like, okay. I was young and dumb. And remember, we're talking about 17-year-old pussy-ass mama boy, Eric. So I thought I was just supposed to give this guy a shrimp cocktail. As far as I knew, he was telling me what was going on. I go over and I put a shrimp cocktail in the bar window. He goes, hey, thanks, man. And he hands me a drink. Now, he couldn't hand me beer because everybody would know. So he handed me a drink in a tall glass, and me, dumbass, fucking pound that shit. Dude, I think it was the first and last time I had Jaeger. I didn't drink, bro. And I thought it was like just, here you go. Boom, man, I was fucking spinning. I was spinning big time. But I had a new friend. That bartender liked me.
Well, there you go.
Check this out, Big Eddie C. Do you know who that young man is right there on the right?
No, I do not.
His name is Christian. Christian is the 2025 VooDoo Chef Baking and Pastry winner. He took his money and came to culinary school at Irwin, and he graduates in, I think, about 20 weeks, and he's working at the Epicurean. He is working the VooDoo party tomorrow night. And right behind him is Chef Tori. Tori also she's already completed the baking and pastry program, and now she's in the culinary program at Irwin Technical. Both of those young folks on the line at the Epicurean last night, and Christian will be working our event tomorrow night. So we'll have to remember to bring him in the room at the end of the night like we did Anthony last time. Just a great young folks there. All right, here we go. Let's keep looking at this stuff. Here's that wonderful graduation group from here all the way back to here. These are all the Irwin Culinary Baking graduates for the year. And of course, you can see the entire education team. There's our good pal, Anthony Dilio. Newest member of the culinary team, Chef Bartholomew. And then, of course, all our graduates. We got Mike hiding in the back. There's Nick Knack. There's Andy Griffith right there. My good pal, H. And great pictures. There's our annual photo, Ed.
Oh, my word.
We've come a long way, buddy. 20 years.
20
years
it has been long.
We have.
Man.
And ironically, they all look the same, except I get grayer.
Well, I get balder. Look at the glare on that dome. Shit. Yeah. I got some Rogaine in the bathroom. I got to start using it.
I looked at I commented at the beginning of the podcast. I look like a Gully from fucking Heels on Netflix. I might have to go to the barber before the fucking event tomorrow. Get cleaned up a little bit. Can't be going all rogue.
No, otherwise they're gonna make you do like they do the ones at Publix and wear the freaking face diaper on the chin. The chin user.
Fuck that! I have a job. I ain't wearing that shit. All right, check this out here, man. Here we are. This is the entire instructor team at Irwin, culinary instructor team, hard at work at graduation. I posted this online, and somebody replied back, "Are those the new Supreme Court justices?"
Oh shit!
Someone else said something about a conclave, but we won't go there.
Boy!
Look, here's the beauty. This is what it looks like at school before we head to graduation. We celebrate every year when we graduate with a nice toast, a little Coca-Cola from Mexico. And this is a little tradition we have. Even though they're adults, we're on campus, we cannot crack anything heavier. So we celebrate with a nice Coke float. Good stuff right there.
Nothing wrong with that. Hell, Coke float's probably better half the time than, half the drinks poured in the bars in this area.
Right. Yeah. But just a great night. I mean, that's like such good stuff when we get to do that. And then of course we go to the fairgrounds, we celebrate, and we go back to work. And it's like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're not in uniform? Put your fucking uniform on. Just because you walked across state doesn't mean you don't have to finish class.
Yeah. No more lollygagging. Hop to it.
All right. We got a big night going. We got Stuart from 15 Olives checking in. You're going to learn more about olive oil than fucking you ever wanted to know. I don't want to say the guy's a geek about olive oil, so I won't. But the guy's a geek about fucking olive oil. And, I got to tell you, even doing what we do, when we meet the experts in field, it's so great to hear them and just learn more about things that we use every day. And we're not on the forefront of every product. So when we get the experts and we get to bring them in and start talking to them and asking questions and learning and tasting different products, it's way cool. And even the chefs get geeky. You know, some of the chefs taste it and go, "Oh, that's good," and then you get like me and Mike, and we're like sipping this thing, and we're like, it kind of has an arugula taste. I kind of get lettuce in there, and we're kind of like really trying to analyze this shit and break it down. And then, you know, of course, that gets fucking Stuart excited. So you got like 3 fucking grown ass men geeking out, and then here comes Chef Alana, and she starts buying in. She goes, "Oh my God, it's really good." And, you know, as soon as we tasted these things, I'm like, Stuart, we have got to get you on the podcast. If you were at the filming of the finals of VooDoo Underground, you got to taste 15 olives. We had a 15 olive bread dipping station on every table at VooDoo Underground. And I think we're going to see it again at a Taste to Remember. If it's not already locked up, it's going to be locked up by the end of the night, or we're just kicking his ass off. That's just how it goes. All right, Fleener's asking inside joke stuff. He's asking me if I saw a picture of Matlock earlier. I did see a picture of Matlock earlier. Our good pal Umberto, he and Fleener have since, you know, we're all buddies, but Fleener calls H Matlock, and decided to. I connected them by phone, so Fleener made a contact photo of H, and man, I just had it open. I opened it up just for you, Fleener. So let's see if we can get that on screen, because when I connected him, he's like, you know, I'm so calling him Matlock, and we all knew you were going to call him Matlock on your phone. So there's H as Matlock.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
H shares back and says, No. This is how you need to have me represented, looking like this here. So here's H's version of what he needs to look like.
Oh my God!
You know, you got the sarcastic guy here, Fleener, and then you got the narcissistic H here.
God, that's awesome.
You know, with that said, big shout out to my pal H. I think it was Monday. Monday was H's birthday. Big happy birthday to H. You know, I have about 4 friends that celebrate their birthdays on the 25th. My good pal Doug Hardy, from the time I was 6 years old, introduced me to the band Kiss. From the day I met him, we've been pals, and we're still pals today. Happy birthday to Doug. And our good friend Spider. Spider's birthday was Monday on the 25th as well. Happy birthday to all those gents. I hope you guys hope you guys all had a great day. Don't forget, tonight, Stuart Alfonso from 15 Olives, and you're not going to want to miss it. And Big Eddie C, you're home.
Yeah.
No car ride. I was getting ready to say, as soon as Ed makes his way into the house, I'm reading my script, you know, because $13.69 high tech. I've got a full script that I read every night. Right?
No, I got to bounce out early because it's the last night of the regular term before summer starts right back up next week, and everybody was gone by 7, and wife's out of town, so I need to get home ASAP to give one of the dogs her medicine. So I didn't fuck around. You know, usually I stay just in case, because you never know who's going to run through the door. That's kind of the nature in adult ed, is
right,
expect the unexpected. So, I'm home in the living room.
You know what happens if you fuck around.
Find out.
I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the VooDoo Chef.
Gotta make a top 3 about everything I see. From the places I've been to the food I wanna eat. Give me a top anytime.
right, it's time for the top three tonight, and watch this, Big Eddie C. Before we even get started, sharing that screen tonight so that everybody's on the same page. If you want to play along, tonight's top three, and as you can see, we got top 10 on the board, but we're trying to target the top three. Tonight's top three states in the United States. So we're going to start this here. Normally, we would have Mitchell Smith in here with us, getting ready for trivia and hanging out and playing with us. He's out there in the Netherlands watching in the chat room. So I'm assuming he'll play from there. And Mitch, just so you know, it's never too late for us to add trivia. Your choice. And let's get this started, Big Eddie C. And like I said, if you are out there in the chat room and you want to play along and put your guesses, by all means. We're going Mitch Smithy. That is for you if you're interested. We're going for top three states, Big Eddie C. And like I said, in the chat room, let us know what you think the top three states in the U.S. are. And if you read the chat room, we know number one is not fucking South Carolina. All right, Big Eddie C. Big Eddie C. Let's see.
Three states.
What is it?
You said top three states or states?
Top. I wish it was steaks.
Shit.
Porterhouse, T-Bone, New York, right?
Yeah.
State. S-T-A-T-E.
Okay.
Top three states in the United States of America.
Oh, okay. I was going to say my favorite state is inebriated state, but never mind that. Boom.
I would agree with that too.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I do miss a nice bourbon, but that's okay. That's okay. It'll be time, and when it's time, it'll be good. All right.
There you go.
You know what? I got a little plan here, Big Eddie. So let me see something. Let me see something. Do I have any intro music? We need intro music. That's what we need. Let me see. Because we got foodie royalty in the chat room, and we're just gonna go ahead and bring him the fuck in, so we can have him see if he can help us find top three states in the United States. We're going to start a little early with our good pal, Big Eddie C. Meet my friend, Mr. Stuart Alfonso. What's up, my man?
How you doing, guys?
Oh, what? Let's single you out and give you a little props. What's up, buddy?
There you go.
Good to be a part of this thing with you guys today.
Dude, we're glad you're here, and we're going to get all into 15 olives, but we're going to play a little game first. So we've got top 10 states listed as per the number one authority in the entire world, ChatGPT. So what we're going to try to do is find the top three states out of their top 10. And once we hit those top three, then we get to call it a night and move on. Otherwise, we just got to sit here in a stupor. Everybody in the chat room, let us know what you think the top three states are. Stuart, as our guest, we're going to let you pick first. What do you think one of the top 10, hopefully top three states, according to ChatGPT, are in the United States?
Top three on what demographic are we asking? What are we looking for here?
That was it. Top three. Dude, we're very shallow here, bro. We're very shallow.
I'm a Florida boy, so I'm going to definitely stay hometown, Florida. Top three, maybe Texas might kind of roll in there.
You only get one guess. You only get one guess at a time, Stuart.
Man.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with your first guess. State of Florida. Coming in at a total fucking bullshit. Number 5. State of Florida.
Disappointing.
Right? No better place to be than the state of Florida. And Stuart, I'm sure you can attest to this. Anybody that wants to move to the state of Florida, we're happy to have you. Pack up wherever you're at. Just start moving down. The best suburb of all. Tifton is the best suburb of Tampa. It's a very easy commute, and you'll be golden. So make sure you look that up on the map. Tifton I think they spell it Tifton, GA, but that is the best suburb of Tampa. So keep a lookout for that.
You can stay in Florida, but go to one of those places where there's like, the phone numbers are 2 digits, like 2 Egg or Shop Choppy. You can go there. They need people.
No, don't go there. Just go to Tifton. Trust me, it's beautiful. That way, when you commute in, we get all your tax dollars and you go the fuck away. All right, Big Eddie C. Let's see if you can help us crack that top 3, at least the top 10. Top 10 states, according to ChatGPT, who we already know is fucking wrong because Florida's number 1. South Carolina is not fucking number 1, Chat. You suck.
I got to not pick the usual suspects here. I'm just going to go with places I've been to that I liked. And so I'm going to say Colorado.
Colorado coming in at number 10. Oh, Big Eddie C, get all over me. Is that wrong? That is so wrong. Big Eddie C hates when I spell it wrong.
It is spelled right, I think.
Yeah, there we go. It's spelled right?
Yeah,
how the fuck do you spell Colorado, Ed?
Color and ADO. Yep, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. See, I spelled it right. Stuart, get off me. All right. All right. We're 2 for 2, guys, in the top 10. And if you're seeing Stuart there, trust me, you have not missed anything yet. We're going to jump all into the olive oils and start talking about those. But since he was here, we brought him into play. We're going to throw Fleener a little love with his answer, his first answer, number 9. The only number 9, North Carolina. There we go. We still have not cracked the top 3. I do got to tell you, I absolutely love North Carolina. I think it's a beautiful place. I love the weather. Oh, man. All right, Stuart, we're back around to you. We haven't cracked the top 3 yet. Top 3 places. And then I'm going to ask you why you're saying that answer.
Man, I'm going to go for Tennessee to just kind of unbuckle yourself and get away from all the craziness. Get up into the Blue Ridge Mountains and enjoy a little bit of life.
And you know what? Coming in at number 2, we have cracked the top 3, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Absolutely beautiful part of town. Beautiful part of town. Beautiful part of the country. And you're right, man. Just go and wind. And who doesn't want to go to Nashville, Tennessee, or even more specifically, Lynchburg, Tennessee, right? Just saying. Stuart, did I tell you I'm an official Jack Daniel's Squire? You know how you get that? You consume more Jack Daniels than anyone else on the planet.
It's amazing I haven't received that trophy in the mail, and I'm going to go check tomorrow. But hey, we're just trying to keep pace, fellas. Trying to keep pace.
Oh, dude, I drank so much. I drank so much I had to take a fucking year off.
Hey, good for you, man. Good for you.
All right, we're gonna bring in another pal, and before I do, I'm gonna say, Mitch, yes or no to 9:30? Oh, Stuart, you're in for a treat. I wasn't gonna do it to you, but I have to tell you, at 9:30, I'm gonna have to kick your ass in some trivia. Help me welcome our good friend Mr. Mitchell Smith. Hey, what's up, buddy?
And how are you?
Mitch, meet Stu, meet Mitch. Mitch, we're going to let you have next guest, buddy. Help us get another one of the top 3 so we can fucking turn this shit off and move on to some real conversations.
Hawaii.
Ooh, Hawaii. Great guess, but not in the top 10. Like I said, we'll see Mitch a little bit later tonight. I'm just kidding, buddy.
Wow, man.
All right, Big Eddie C, we're back to you. You've gotten every guess so far, at least in the top 10. Can you stay that way?
Well, it had one of my favorite places, but also one that I realized I couldn't live there because I would be dead in a year and a half from eating and drinking my way into a coma. Buffalo, in the great state of New York.
Great state of New York, not on the list. Not
Holy mackerel.
According to ChatGPT, who's wrong, because Florida's number 1. Fuck you, South Carolina. You might have good grit and fucking good food, but you're not number fucking 1, I'll tell you that. All right, Stuart, we're back to you, buddy.
Well, I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I think it's South Carolina is probably up there near number 1, if I had to guess.
Son of a bitch, Chat GPT. Coming in at number 1, South Carolina. And again,
Okay.
this is what happens when you fall asleep while you're fucking building the top 10. Or your name's Eric. Doesn't matter. All right, Mitch, give us number 3 so we can fucking stop this madness.
Virginia.
Virginia. Guess what, Mitch? Coming in at number 8. You're on the board. You're on the board. Fleener, bring us home here, buddy. Or anybody else in the chat room. Kendra, you're out there. We know everybody else is out there watching. Whether you're on the Gram, you're on YouTube, or you're on the Facebook pages, let us know what you think. You know, we had our good pal checking in. Oh, Carl Miller's in the room tonight. We got Andy Reese checking in from Tennessee. He came in at number 2. He knows what he's doing. Andy, let us know what you think. We got Fleener checking in with the great state of Texas. And I got to tell you, if I had to live anywhere else other than Florida, it wouldn't be Texas. But they are number 3. And big shout out. We've nailed our top 3. Let's just go ahead. And we all know Florida's number 1, hence the all caps. Let's just see what else Chad has to say. Coming in at number 4, we got Washington. I don't know. I don't feel like being a tree hugger. Did I say that out loud? So sorry. Number 6, the great. Oh, well, let's rephrase that. The state of Utah. Right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't write it Big Eddie C. I just type it. And coming in at number 7, I don't know that I even want to post this one because the only good thing to come out of the state is Jesse the Body Ventura. Fucking, you know, we can't even say the great state of Florida, the great state of Texas, and then everybody else that made the list. Not our list. I'd love to know what you think. Fleener?
I think I wouldn't move to any of them if I left Florida.
I got to tell you, I'd go to Tennessee, and I hate that I'm going to say this out loud. I would go to South Carolina for the food because there's just some fucking smoking restaurants in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Visiting is different than living.
Oh, hell yeah. Who the fuck wants to live
I'm going to be
on
visiting
Lucky
Tennessee. I'm visiting Tennessee this weekend.
You know what? Hit me up. I got a couple. I think Chrissy's Pub is in Tennessee. And if you're anywhere close, you got to stop by. They serve VooDoo on their menu, and they give us much love for the product. So
Absolutely.
I just don't remember what fucking city it's in. Guys, this is our top 3. This is what we think it by all means is no reflection. This is ChatGPT, the official authority for everything. All facts. It doesn't matter. They are the fucking smartest fucking people in the world. Just ask any high school student because they use it every week
For everything.
to take their test. That, of course, is our good friends Wicked from Rochester, New York, playing last Monday night in Pittsburgh, opening up for Bullet Boys. They were our guests on the podcast last week, talking all about their limited edition CD, and they were giving me a real hard time because I'm a huge fan of Wicked. And lo and behold, let me cover my address here. What comes in the mail to me this week?
Nice.
Right there.
Oh,
Right there. Shipped to the fat boy. I hadn't even opened it. I have to assume it's that limited edition CD that I was bitching about. Let's just open this here live.
needs to be an IOU.
Right? It better not be a gag. It better not be from Gunner and be some like stupid shit. If it's from Gunner,
You can never rule it out.
if it's from Gunner, it needs to be a check for breaking all my goddamn drums.
Good luck on finding that in the mail.
Right? All right, here we go. Let's see what this is. I don't know. Where's that going? Here we go. Look at that brown paper bag and everything, man. Is there a beer in here?
No, it's a sandwich.
Look at that right
Nice.
there. My very own copy of their limited edition CD called Obsessed. And these are all numbered. And I got to tell you, I know that they've been holding on to this for a minute because they only have 100 CDs. And they told us last week there aren't many left. Guess what number I got, Mitchell Smith? Hey,
100,
no, sir. They held it for me.
number 1.
Number 13.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Much love to our boys from Wicked. The only question is, who the fuck's got a CD player?
I
Anybody?
got a 2013 Ford truck that's got one in it. I just realized the other day.
I got a CD player in VooDoo Studios, and I cannot wait to get in there and crank this bitch up. And then don't worry, we won't upload anything, but I am gonna rip it to my fucking computer so that I could put that in my car because the future's now, guys. MP3.
I don't have a CD player. I'm like, it's not in my car. I can't put it in my computer.
I have
we'll
one.
have one in the closet.
Fleener, of course, saying it was fan mail from Ladyboys. Wicked aren't the Ladyboys. The Ladyboys are the people watching us in Thailand on Sunday night at 2:45 because that's when we broadcast on RHS TV these days. We've gotten so much trouble. They just keep knocking us down lower and lower. Stuart, welcome to Ladyboy TV.
Dude, loving the hairband prelude, man. This is great.
Let's do the official welcome, everybody out there. Give a big shout out to our good friend Stuart Alfonso. He is a Tampa boy, Pierce, Lato, and a true Floridian. He has 15 Olives olive oil company, fine oils and vinegars. And I got to tell you, I had the pleasure of tasting some of these oils and cooking with these oils. And like I said, if you were at VooDoo Underground Finale, you got to taste some of these as well. This is a 1 gallon jug that he brought for us to sample. And not only did we get to sample this, I got to make and cook with this. And I got to tell you, the cooking points, the flavor, the flavor that it adds to your product, it's not going to take away. It definitely enhances. Stuart, tell us about the vision and how you came about, because this is your second career, if I'm not mistaken. Where the hell did this all come from?
Yeah, this sparred off of a hobby, man. We decided here in Florida we were going to try to plant some olives, and we did some research, spent some time out at UC Davis out in California, one of the largest agriculture universities in the U.S. on olive production, got certified in olive production. And then here in Florida, olives used to be a thing back in the early 1900s. Olives were here. Then we moved into the citrus market, and then now the citrus market's kind of faded away from us with some different issues within the crops, and let's try to put some olives back in the state. So we got olives in the ground and olives growing, and they're working for us, and we got planted out in Central California. And since 2020, we started entering the New York International Olive Oil Competition, which is a global producers competition for the quality of the product. You're basically showcasing against the globe on what we can do. And our blends coming out of our Florida and California production, 9 times we've won awards on that stage, and we won 3 awards on that stage this year. And
wow.
Chef, it's really cool to be able to figure out that recipe. But Chef is speaking about that robust Pequot oil that we brought in this year, that you can just drink it. I mean, it's something that should be in your diet. It should be on your skin. It is a phenomenal product.
I can attest to that. You can drink it. I have drank it. I do drink it.
I did too.
It's that
I
good.
did too. Yeah.
I mean, there's no need for, my other 2 oils did very well. They placed in the show, but that robust 15 olives, 2025 harvested product is different. It is a different oil, and it's not something I can do every year. I can't replicate it. Mother Nature gave that to me. The soils were right, the weather was right, the temperatures were right, and we harvested at the right time, processed and milled, and we got out a great product.
Oh my God. And it is fabulous. It's still available, right? We could still get this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So before I forget, because I'm horrible with this part of the business, where can we find you online?
It's easy, man. 15olives.com, 15olives.com, number 5 olives.com. And it takes you right to our showroom.
We put that right in the chat room. So that's in the chat room. Anybody that wants it, click it, save it. If you hit the socials, make sure you like, follow, share, do everything you're supposed to do. And I'm telling you right now, he's lying. That is not bourbon in that glass. He is drinking the Bois olive oil right now. All right. So, Stuart, what I found most intriguing, you went out to California. He goes, we spent some time out there. Dude, you're a fucking expert. When you start going, I'm like, dude, you got to slow down, because we're not at your level in the knowledge when you spit out all these facts. Start real slow with us. Tell me about, you were telling me about how you bought some trees. You brought them down here. You grafted them. You did all this. This many trees became this many trees. Walk us through that process again.
Yeah, I have a relationship with some of the local Greeks here in Florida, and these guys are the olive. They think they prelude that they are the olive guys, and we talked about olive production. So I bought a 62-acre piece of property up in Madison County, Florida, 2016, and found a guy that was selling some olive trees here within the state, and he had 900 trees. He had $14 a piece on them. So I bought 900 trees, and I cleared the land, and we put in the irrigation and the wells, and we planted 900 trees. And I needed him to validate that they were fruit production trees. I didn't just want some ornamental that this guy bought out of Lowe's and he sold them to me, and I'm sticking them in the ground hoping I'm gonna get fruit out of them. And he gave me the information that allowed me to call the distributor out of California that was grafting the product. So 900 trees wasn't enough. And we asked the distributor, can he send us a truckload of trees, and what did that look like? And the truckload of trees was 35,000 trees. They were little 3x3 inch pots, stood 8 inches tall. And we bought a truckload of trees, and tiny things.
We're talking like those trays that we see with all the little starter plants, but yours were all olive tree grafts.
These were all Arbequina olive trees. Yes, sir. They were, standing about 9 inch talls, and there's 24 to a tray. And we had a semi truck full of them.
Stuart,
so we built some green. Yep.
I want to go back real quick, because I want to make sure everybody knows. You said you had to make sure they're fruit producing. What causes a tree to be fruit producing as opposed to not fruit producing?
The science, the varietal of the tree for the region that we're growing them. You can't grow every varietal of olive tree, and there's unlimited numbers of olive trees, varietals that are out there on the market. We had to weed through them, and right now we have 3 that work in this market. These olive trees require 400 hours of temperatures under 47 degrees to go through a fruiting cycle. Therefore, we get that north of Gainesville here in Florida.
he went and studied a little bit, right? He knows a little bit about olives. They need 400 hours at this fucking with this much waterfall, and the soil has to have this to produce the proper terroir. Dude, fuck you.
Oh man, listen, I can kill some olive trees, chef. Man, you can't imagine how many of these damn things I've ruined and made mistakes. But to be able to replant and smile as I'm doing it, being a second job or a hobby, it allows me to be patient, and the patience is what it takes to be able to make this work.
Well, isn't that the key with most things when we're talking about it? Is the patience and sticking with it. You said you could kill a lot of trees, but you had to kill a lot of trees to understand what made it work and understand what made it fail, so that you can understand what you need to do to make it work.
Yeah, that allows us to help other growers coming into the state that want to grow olives with us. We're moving a bunch of olive trees within the state. We've brought in 4 more semi trucks full of those olive trees over the last 7 years. And putting those into, they're a great ornamental, they're a great nursery tree. They work well in this region, but the guys that want to try to produce olive oil, we just happen to be the source that they can buy these trees from.
So how long does it take that 8-inch 3x3 tree or grafting, because it's not even a tree yet, to grow into full maturity and produce the olives so that they can go to plant to the processing plant?
Yeah. About 3 years. We see that these trees want to put on fruit year one. When we do our these are direct cuttings from fruit production trees, meaning we're going in and we're cutting the grafting, the softer, viable part of the tree that's not hard bark. It's still green. And we're cutting those and we're grafting them into a pot to get them to grow. Those trees think they're the age of the tree they were cut off of. So they're trying to put on fruit day one. They want a fruit. But we're having to slow them down and pull the buds off of them to allow the tree to grow, so it doesn't put the energy into the fruit. We need a viable tree to put on fruit.
I was going to ask, are you pulling the fruit, or are you pulling it before it goes to fruit to allow it to grow? And you just answered that.
We're getting rid of the blossoms. Yeah, we're taking the blossoms off of it. Yeah, allowing that tree to put its energy into growth.
Just curious, what do the blossoms taste like?
That's a great question. I don't know that I've chewed on the blossoms yet. I probably should try it, but I've chewed on the fruit, and it's bitter. It's tart. It's not anything you'd want to eat. Most olives are they're bitter.
Yeah, but I'd be curious about those blossoms to see what flavor they're putting off.
Yeah, and we do some cooking with the olive wood. We get some damage up there, and we get a bunch of dead wood. We're cutting that dead wood off, and I'm using that in my green egg I got sitting up there at the property, and I'm barbecuing on that olive wood, and it's got a cool little taste to it, man. It's neat.
Well, you know what would make it taste even cooler? Some of those VooDoo Chef sauces and seasonings.
We rub it in the dirt, sir. We rub it in the dirt. We know what's going on here. We know.
Who doesn't know about the dirt, man? And all you guys out there, if you're on the website looking for VooDoo Chef Dirt and all the other seasonings, right now, we are back in production. Mitch and I were just talking last week, maybe a week and a half ago. We're expecting to have the warehouses full again by August. So, we had a little snafu with our plant. It moved, and now we are back in full production. So don't think we're sleeping on you. Don't go away. We love all your support. Keep checking back. They will all be available real soon. In the meantime, log on to VooDooChef.com or Amazon.com and pick up your version of my brand new cookbook, VooDoo Like I Do. Get that book. Start getting prepared, because those seasonings are coming back real soon. Look at that bad boy right there. Much love, Mitch. Much love. Grab that bad boy right there. You can get it on Amazon or VooDooChef.com, either one, and we'll be happy to get that out to you. Stuart, all right, let's go back. So they're producing year one. We're pulling the buds. We're making sure we're taking care of them, hitting that 400 hours. Once that fruit starts to develop, how do we know it's the proper time to pull that fruit? How do we know it's proper time to let it come out on the tree?
Yeah, we start getting closer to harvest time. We start watching the trees early on. We're getting counts on fruit set and having an understanding of what our yields are going to be based on overall weight, based on acreage. But when we get really close to that time to harvest, we're testing that fruit. We're looking for 60 to 40% oil to water ratios. I'm looking for 60% oil in that fruit before I'm pulling it off the trees. And that's a delicate timeline, meaning I can miss that by 3 or 4 weeks and that fruit has over ripened and I'm not going to get the quality that's going to win the awards. I need that fruit to be bitter. I need it to be green. I need it to be tart and really peppery, means the phenol polyphenols are through the roof, and that's what they're looking for. That's what they're judging on.
Now, when that fruit is coming out on the tree, is the oil ratio lower than water and gets more, or is it the other way?
That's a great question, Chef. That fruit, to stay viable, our fruit does really well in California. Florida and California, two different animals in how we're harvesting and what we're doing. But our fruit out of California, for that fruit to stay viable, California starts to dry out come late October. So as that fruit starts to dry out, it gets scared it's going to not be a fruit, and it oils up. To stay viable, it oils up. And therefore, when we start drying out, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for rain to go away. We're looking for soils to dry out, and those trees really start packing on the oil at that point in time.
Almost like a hibernation, if you will.
It's a neat process watching what these trees can do. They're a resilient tree. They're hard to kill. I mean, I've killed them, but they're hard to kill. You know, you run over a couple with a tractor, you tend to kill them.
So you guys don't have to worry as much about irrigation then if you want the to get dry so that you can get more oil, right? Does that make it easier?
Yeah, it does. You still need to water, and they're still going to get that water once a day that they need to keep the tree healthy and allow the tree to function. But you don't need heavy rains and water sitting in the soils where the base of that tree is just sitting in water. It just shuts it down. It's not going to do anything. They do not like water.
But we have to have the water to keep the tree alive. But as the fruit starts to come out and mature, that's when we want it to dry out.
You need just enough water to keep that tree doing what it needs to do, but allow that fruit to really set up with oil. Yeah.
That's really fucking badass, dude. Now, you said October's the season in California. What is it here in Florida?
In Florida here, we're looking late August, early September. So the Florida's got its own challenges. We've tried planting 5 or 6 different varietals, and we're down to 2 that's working for us. It's hot. I mean, we're hot in Florida. An olive tree doesn't want to grow when it's sitting at 97 degrees and 80% humidity. That damn tree, I don't want to be outside. That tree don't want to be outside. It wants to be in the air conditioning somebody's pot,
Hell yeah.
But coming late October, late August, early September, we're in rainy season. So our oil to water ratios are just different here in Florida. So we're able to harvest, and you got to have enough trees on the ground to make it viable to pull some oil out of there. And then we're blending with our California product. We know what's working. We know what we can do here for our Fresh from Florida certifications and allowing us to utilize that logo and label within our production. But
let's put a pin in the whole olive thing, and let's talk about farmers holistically. Coming up, you're playing games, stupid games as a kid, like Old Maid, and they have all these career cards, and you go. You got String Bean Dean, but then you got Farmer Fred, right? And Farmer Fred always had a little goofy look in his overalls. And they didn't always paint the best picture about the farmer, He's out slopping pigs and doing this. Dude, you're talking about high-level math. You're talking about you're a fucking weatherman. You're a fucking soil expert. You're a fucking goddamn scientist. We've had my buddy from Iowa. He's a hog farmer. He's talking the same things, talking about the corn and the feed, the type of feed and what's going into it and how we're putting science to work to make the best products. The picture of a farmer just out riding on a tractor, not really the truth. I mean, you're a fucking studied dude and you're fucking spitting facts.
Yeah. And the most rewarding part of all this craziness I'm doing is riding on that tractor. And getting slapped by bugs, man. That's the reward of all of this. The olives are fun, and we're putting it into the market, and we're the goal is to really educate people on why not. Why would you not introduce a high quality extra virgin olive oil into your diet? It's a superfood. Why not?
So let's talk about the taste. Some of the guys, when we were tasting this, they're like, oh my God, it's peppery. It's peppery. This is what you want, is it not?
Yeah, that pepper finish on the backside of that oil is the phenols and polyphenols. That's the chemical component of that oil showing itself. And it shows itself as a peppery finish going down the gullet, right on the back of the throat. It burns, it irritates. People are coughing. And as they're coughing, they're offended. And I'm explaining to them, that's what you're looking for. If you have an oil in your pantry at your house and you're tasting it and you're getting no residual burn or pepper on the backside of it, good God, how old is it? It's got to be ancient.
Right.
You're looking for that piece. That's what you want.
And it's like people will taste it and go, oh my God, it's smooth. It's just so clear. It tastes like nothing. Well, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The
a lot of times they're saying, hey, I got this quality oil we bought. We paid a lot of money for it. I put it in my pantry. It's been in there 2 years. Oh God. Yeah. Throw it in the garbage. It's terrible.
Oh my God. People treat it like it's a museum. Look, but don't touch.
Yeah.
That's only the right case for good bourbons.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly.
When you came in, it was hysterical. You had a bag, almost like you brown bagged in olive oil, and you poured it and you let everybody taste it, and you didn't tell everybody what it was. And then you broke out yours and you let them taste. And that's the only way to know the difference. You taste and you experience the differences, and that's the way to say it. And you said, I have a front shelf, front facing, eye level, #1 product from the supermarket that you guys are going to go out and pay probably $20 for this bottle. And you didn't show us what it was. You showed us the size, and everybody tastes it. And then we taste yours, and everybody's like, oh my God, oh my God. At the end of the day, we're packing up for you to go, and you go, hey, take this bottle and you guys use it here. I go, what do you want with this one you bought at the supermarket? You're like, throw it the fuck away. I don't care.
Put it in the garbage. That's the only way for people to understand it. Most people go to the grocery store, they find this BOGO and they buy the bottles. I can tell you there's 80% of the households that don't even open the bottle and taste it. They just dump it on their shit and they eat. They just dump it on stuff and eat. They never check it. I mean, my God, what are you doing? Well, how about we taste test stuff?
How many people are just programmed to do that? I mean, everybody. So, the only way to get better is to educate yourself and then actually taste. And you have to taste in order to know. If you don't taste, there's no way you're going to be able to talk about it and be educated when you're talking about it. More importantly, understand what you're looking for. My favorite part of your oil was that grassiness, that earthiness, that arugula, that pepper you're talking about. Yeah. But you could taste the earth and the grass in that oil, dude. It's absolutely amazing.
You can't hide fresh.
True statement.
Yeah. You shouldn't want to. My God. Yeah. I mean,
what's that?
I've got a comment and a question here. So I've had it three different ways. Had it where I just dipped some bread into it, a little bit of herb, fantastic. Used it, tossed it with some cheese and pasta, fantastic. But what blew my mind was last night I used it to sear a little bit in a pan. It's some chicken breasts that needed to get cooked before they turned into God knows what. And I was surprised that stuff didn't start popping off like, the rednecks around the corner with the fireworks at New Year's Eve. And that's what blew my mind is normally I'm used to olive oil, like this shitty ass nonsense my wife would buy at the store if you let her go, which is why I don't. And it's like that stuff goes insane. And it holds up to everything. Just straight up drinking, tossed with some pasta, and also using it as like a frying oil. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, if you're not checking the quality of that oil, you're doing yourself an injustice. Most of the time, if you find an olive oil and they've stuffed rosemary and herbs down in that bottle and they've put a cap on it, put a label on it, they're selling it in the store. The only reason they put the herbs in there was to mask the rancidity of the oil. The oil was already bad. Is the only reason you're putting shit in the oil. A high quality oil, the quality of our oil and the value of that oil is at its highest point right out of the mill. I can't sell it for $1 more right out of the mill. why add something to it? You're just degrading the product. The only reason you're doing that is to hide something. And dude, there's a lot of hiding going on in the olive oil world.
I've heard that.
So tell us, you said something else when we first met. Tree to bottle. How long does it take an olive to go from the tree to the bottle at your plant?
It has to be efficient. The ability to this is a whole production. You got shakers in the field and trucks in the field, shaking the food off the trees. It's shaking it to a trailer. It's moving it to a truck. That truck is on its way to the mill. The mill's running. If at any point in time there's a breakdown in this system, a flat tire, a tractor, or anything's broken, you shut everything down, and that fruit that's in those trailers is almost not viable anymore. We pride ourselves on 15 olives to be within 15 hours. It's within a day. The from harvest to mill to bulk production is within a 15-hour period. Normally takes us 6 to 8. We do have some, different hiccups here and there, but if something goes down, that mill shuts down, that fruit that's in that trailer gets dumped on the ground. It's garbage. We won't use it. It's got to be efficient, and it's got to be streamlined. And then you question all this other stuff on the market that's coming from overseas, and it sat on a truck, it went through a ship, and it's got 5 countries labeled on it that it was Argentina, Mexico, and packaged in Kansas. Man, how in the world did you control the quality? You're not.
Usually when they're jumping through all those hoops, again, to hide something, right?
They're hiding something. Yes, sir.
So we can't go too deep. I mean, we're hitting this deep, man. People remember, this is the shallow podcast, dude. We talk about movies and hair metal. Most of our guys,
I don't know. He's pretty much sold me on comparing his bulk price to what I get right now for school this next year. I mean,
oh, dude, let me tell you, $3.37 a gallon, bro. You're in.
I can't give you the jug. I can't sell you an empty jug for $3.
All right, so we talk about the olives, and we've got them up here. I've got in the house. I've got the mild and I've got the robust. But you also do vinegars. I have people who they see that I cook with the 15 olives. They hear me talk about you, and they call me and go, "Dude, where can I get that bourbon barrel shit?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about, bourbon barrel?" And I'm like, "Are you talking about Blue Note? Are you talking about my bourbon?" "No, dude, from the olive oil guy." Tell everybody what they're talking about.
Yeah, man. We have a line of balsamic vinegars, and we formulate these things. And I've taken our time on not carrying 50 different balsamic vinegars, but we carry about 8 different balsamic vinegars. But he's mentioning our bourbon balsamic, and it's a 10-year-old balsamic. It's a fermentation process of a grape. The longer you ferment the grapes, the darker the balsamic vinegar becomes. And then we stick it 2 years in a bourbon cask. It picks up a little bit of that sweet residue off of that barrel. And man, that bourbon balsamic, the Red Hots lady says, I put that shit on everything. I mean, it is that good. That bourbon balsamic is that good.
You're going to have to educate me on that. So when we end the podcast, don't get off air. I want to ask you a off air question.
Yep.
But when I cooked that steak you saw, I cooked it in the robust. And then I finished it with the bourbon barrel balsamic on the steak and on my sprouts. And dude, it is stupid, bro. It is
great.
It is insane.
A little bit of heat with that balsamic vinegar reduces that vinegar down, and that bourbon balsamic becomes a bourbon balsamic glaze. Brussels sprouts, steak. People are buying steak sauces, A1, and all these different things, man. And you read the back of the label. Can you pronounce 80% of what's on there? You can't. And I got a balsamic vinegar that you reduce it down with a little heat. It's a balsamic bourbon glaze over a steak. Or the vegetables, add some feta cheese, some goat cheese to it. Jesus, man. I mean, you'll sop the plate up. It's fantastic.
You know what? We need to have an Epicurean dinner where we're using nothing but 15 olives. And
Yes,
we
sir.
could very easily set that up. That would be real fun. If you're going to be at the Epicurean event tomorrow night, I'm going to bring some 15 olives so you can sample these products. So I believe we still have 5 seats left for the Epicurean Theater tomorrow. You can log on to voodoochef.live and check that out. I don't know. As of the start of the podcast, there were 5 seats left. They're probably still there. If you want to come, jump on. I will, as soon as the podcast's over, I'm going to jump in the house. I'm going to pack up some of my bourbon balsamic. I'll pack up some robust, and we will let you taste these things straight so that you know exactly what we're talking about here tonight. And if you're not going to be there tomorrow, fuck you. You can always log on to 15olives.com and find out where you can get yours. Can we order online too?
Yeah, 15olives.com, man, brings you right to my store. And Chef, if you find your inventory is a little low on anything, I'll have that delivered to you tomorrow mid-afternoon.
Oh no, dude, I got plenty for tomorrow, but next week I might take you up on that.
I hate to interrupt. The address on your website, that's an actual storefront. We can go. Do you do samples?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the sampling, we have it's a distribution warehouse where we bring all our bulk product and package and drop ship. It's a drop ship delivery type of facility here in Tampa off of Florida Avenue. If you want to come in and schedule a specific tasting, or you can even schedule an event to come in and do an exclusive tasting on products, by all means, get our phone number off our online store, call and coordinate that with us. We love to do them. But when it comes to events and dinners like Chef's talking about at the Epicurean that they're putting on, these are great events. And I've been to Chef's events, and these things are kick ass, man. You guys are missing out if you don't entertain yourself and go to one of them.
Wow, that was a plug. I'm sure you'll get a bottle of bourbon with that.
I'm gonna have to solo that out here in a little bit. Make sure we. What am I? There's something I can say that clip or something. Clip that or something in the technology realm clips it out, whatever. I don't fucking know. Stu, I love you, man. I think you're a rock star. But I do want to get a little deeper on you here. And I want to ask you, Big Eddie C, is that you? Who's going crazy?
I don't know what the hell they see or hear, dude. It's always some shit with these dogs, you know. Like
they're mad that they don't have any 15 olives.
A little bit of that food, man. It's good for their coats. It's good for their skin, man. We have people that put that 15 olives in the dog food, and it's great for the dogs, man. Eliminates itches, all kinds of crazy stuff. It's good stuff.
Oh, I am not wasting top shelf olive oil on these mongrels.
You have no respect for your dogs. Good Lord, they deserve it.
Trust me.
You have no idea how much you take care of those dogs.
Yeah. Their food costs more than mine.
Hey, it's time for our favorite 5.
Step right up, don't be shy. The chef's got questions you can't deny. Will you sink or will you soar behind that big red judgment door? No lifelines, no escape. Your fake sealed on his plate. Watch his spice, what you sin, what's the fire that burns within? The VooDoo chef decides your fate. 5 questions and it's checkmate. There's no wrong, there's no right. Just as burn it in the spotlight.
All right, Stuart went to refill his glass. I am certain of that. And we're going to get ready right now for, I told you that's what he was doing. And look at Mitch.
You said 5. I thought it was 5 minutes.
No, it's our favorite 5. We're going to ask you our favorite 5 questions and see how you fare. And we're going to learn a little bit more about you, not on the olive oil level, on the VooDoo level. So our first question here, buddy, we ask this of everybody. What's your favorite cuss word?
Fuck.
Who isn't? Whose isn't?
That was easy. There's no question about that one.
Something's going on at Big Eddie C's house.
Them fucking dogs.
Yeah, it started pouring rain, and the dogs are out there barking at the friggin' rain. I mean,
I felt
you can't make this shit up.
I felt the change in the air. It's getting ready to pour. But I got to sit outside because I have my cigar. What else are we going to use that $13.69 budget on?
I don't know, man. More olive oil.
You might get a quarter of a bottle.
3 olives. 3 olives.
Yeah.
All right, Stuart, here we go, buddy. This is probably the hardest one, and we are like so assholes about this question. Coke or Pepsi?
Man, we're really not even soda people, man. I've gotten off of it, but when I was a kid, I preferred the Coke, but I had a stepdad that he shoved Pepsi down our throat. I don't know, Coke.
Well, that's why he's your stepdad and no blood involved right there, because he drinks Pepsi and you prefer Coke.
Coke, yeah.
All right. If you're eating your steak, to what temperature do you cook your steak? How do you like the doneness?
Man, I'm a medium rare.
Look at that big Eddie. See, I knew I liked
that
it.
Thing off about 118 degrees and let it creep up a little bit, and it's
right riding right there between the $1.20, $1.25. It's good to go.
Sir. Right where it needs to be. Nice crust on it.
What's your favorite cut? What's your favorite cut of steak?
It's funny you ask. I just had a half a cow brought in off a guy out here. It's a friend of ours. He produced some, and this guy brought in some T-bones, and this cut of beef is it's just a younger cow. It's just got a lot of flavor, and these T-bones are nice. They're
Man,
nice.
I love the porterhouse. I'll take the T-bone, but I'd rather have the porterhouse. Just who wouldn't? T-bone on steroids, but
yeah.
That's probably my favorite. Wait, who we kidding? I'll eat any fucking cut of the beef.
Yeah, if I go to venison, I'm eating the tenderloins out of the venison, the little growing muscles that come out of the base of a deer that are super tender. They just fall apart. You can eat them with a spoon.
Oh, fun fact: I don't eat game meat.
No,
no. For some reason, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
I can do a tenderloin off of venison, cube it, and pan fry it in olive oil with some seasoned up panko, and that thing's one of the best pieces of meat you'll dig into, buddy.
Bro, I could cook it all day long and serve it up. I do a mean pork shoulder, fucking wrapped in roasted peppers and bacon, and slow fucking smoke that bitch. It's money. But I ain't eat it.
Good to be
I know
paid.
how to do it. I know what it's supposed to taste like. I just don't care for it. All right, here we go. We're getting into the harder questions here. What's your favorite sound?
Man, I scuba dive and I spearfish, and the favorite sound I have is when my ears are full of water and there's nothing.
Oh, that's great, man. Isn't it great to just disappear?
I have to be able to turn it off, and that's the only way I can do it. Get underwater and it turns off.
That's fucking great. You have to do that. It's a hard thing to do, man.
Sit at the bottom of your swimming pool. Just go sit at the bottom of the pool.
I'm fat. I float.
Nah, put some weight in. Concrete shoes.
That'll work out. Yeah.
I've been offered concrete shoes by quite a few people, and
the Greeks will throw you off a bridge, kid. The Greeks will throw you right off a bridge with them things on.
Yeah, but they're going to have a hard time getting off of that stool, because they flip it upside down so it seats 4. Sorry, all my Greek friends, except you, fucking James. You're a dick. You're a fucking dick, James, and don't make me get on a rant.
You couldn't have been any more factual with that statement if you tried.
Dude, I swear to God, I almost slipped on the podcast and said something I don't want to say, but you almost got me, dude. I'll tell you off air. And Fleener, don't start trying to guess in the chat bar. All right, last question. We've been talking a lot about food. We've been talking a lot about all the yummy goodness from steaks to Coke to your olive oils and your vinegars. What would Stuart's death row meal be?
Man, I really fucked up if I'm having to choose this one. Man, I'm a meat and potatoes guy, man. I'm gonna ask you for a big slab of beef and cooked properly, and full loaded potato. I want to go out on a bang, and I want to shit the pants and everything else when they put me to sleep. I don't know. Fill me up. Meat,
That's
potato,
right.
corn on the cob, maybe some vegetables, and let me go.
Ironically, Stu, that's everything I'm serving tomorrow night at the Epicurean. Why the fuck aren't you going to be there? Why the hell are you not going to be there? We're
Man, I got 11
Burger Day. We've got burgers. We've got corn. We've got corn ribs. We're doing bacon fat potatoes. I mean, I'm right up your alley, dude.
I might sneak in there tomorrow, Chef. You might see me sneak in there tomorrow.
I'd love to have you, man. I would absolutely love to have you. If you could share one last thing about olive oils to the people out there, what would that be?
Every house in the U.S. is using it. Why not try 15 olives and do something that's good for you as opposed to the crap that's probably in your pantry? So if you're going to utilize an oil, use a high quality product that's good for you.
See, I think that's the bigger message, you know, and I think you would agree with me. I truly love your product, but I believe that if somebody said, I'm using this oil and it was a high quality product, I think you would be okay with that. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously we want everybody to use our own brands and our own flavors, but the reality is we just want people to know what's good and eat better and know what they're experiencing. And to do that, like I said, you got to taste. And let's start the tasting with 15 olives.
Educate, man. That's what we're trying to do here in 15 olives. Educate the population on why. The why is the reason.
Absolutely. When I talk about 15 olives, I think it's absolutely amazing. We have a mutual friend. That's how we became. We have a ton of mutual friends, it turns out. That's how we became connected. I'm so glad we did. Your product is as amazing as you are. But I've got some bad news for you, buddy.
Oh, boy.
No.
I got to kick your ass in trivia now.
1, 2, 3, time to play VooDoo Games. Let's seize the day. Contestants ready, stand up tall, get ready to face the VooDoo Chef's call. Guitars raging, drums pound loud, and the stage show will make you proud. Guess the answer, show your might, bring the fire, shine so bright. VooDoo Games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. VooDoo Games, show what you got. Beat the chef, give it all you got. VooDoo Games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. VooDoo Games, show what you got. Beat the chef, give it all you've got.
All right, let me paint a picture for you real quick. I can see everybody in the green room during the videos. I want to show you everybody. Here's Mitch. Here's Ed. Sleeping. He's gone. And then all of a sudden he looks up. It's almost over. I got to get back. Stuart is reading the words like this is real. He's like reading the words like I got to fucking win. Dude, it's fake. It's all for fucking shit. And for everybody out there who's going to start saying, can the intros be any longer? Yeah, they can. Just keep fucking with me and I'll make it longer. All right. So, Stuart, VooDoo Games, real simple. It's a game of trivia. Mitch is in charge of the trivia. If anybody wants to jump in, the link is in the chat bar right now. You got to jump in fast. VooDoo Games, Mitch is going to ask a series of questions. If you think you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. Mitch will call upon whomever he hears first. And if you get the question right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, no harm, no foul. But everybody else will get a chance to answer the question. Real simple. The person with the most points at the end of the game will be declared the winner. As always, the winner of tonight's VooDoo Games will have their name entered into a drawing where they could be selected the winner of a prize that may be named at a later date. So good luck. Mitch, I turn it over to you, my friend. Do we have a category tonight? Don't say fucking olives.
That would have been too easy. No, but I was pressed for time, so we're doing food trivia.
Food trivia. And Mitch said he was pressed for time tonight. I appreciate you jumping in, brother. Mitch was down at Robinson High School's graduation tonight. Congrats to Milo, to Vi, Angel. They all graduated from the culinary program down there. They're shipping off to the Culinary Institute of America. Much love to those three young ladies. They are certified badasses. Mitch, you're a rock star. Kendra, we know you're part of the supporting cast out there. Keep kicking ass, taking names. All right, Mitch, let's go here. We got 27 minutes.
Oh, so you mean I got to stretch it out?
Oh, I'll do that. Don't worry about that. You know I'll talk shit. I'm going to get on a rant here. I mean,
let me get my head right, boys.
So,
You mean let me get my excuse on?
hey, is Fleener playing? No.
Fleener went to bed. Fleener goes to bed at 45, so he doesn't have to play trivia.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
We'll let him off the hook though. He's going to be at the event tomorrow night, so we'll let him off the hook. Not really. No extra bourbon tomorrow night, Fleener.
All right, number 1. What popular burger condiment was actually sold as medicine in the 1800s? VooDoo.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
All right, Stu. You know
It's
how
gotta
we
love it, mayonnaise.
I'm trying to figure out how they use ketchup as a medicine.
it doesn't matter. There's
Wow.
only a few condiments.
It was prescribed to treat indigestion.
Okay, maybe the
Oh,
acids
fuck.
and the tomatoes. Maybe okay. All right.
That's funny.
Vinegar.
I'm not allowed to have anything red because it gives me indigestion.
Yeah.
Fleener, yes,
Later said, heard you say bourbon.
Yep. Tomorrow night you will be having a cold brew old fashioned. So we have cold brewed espresso, and then we're going to turn that into an old fashioned with some my private barrel Blue Note bourbon, and it's going to be fucking rock star, buddy. The only thing it needs, a little bit of olive oil to top it off.
I can do that.
I can too, and maybe tomorrow we'll be doing that. We will definitely have the oils out for tasting tomorrow of anybody that's going to be in the room.
Number 2. What is the Pillsbury Doughboys' real name?
VooDoo.
Ed.
VooDoo.
Fat fuck.
No, but you are so close.
Oh,
Ed.
Wasn't his name Poppin' Fresh?
Poppin' Fresh.
I would have never come up with that one.
Dude, you're playing against people whose brains are full of useless
Professionals.
no useless facts that will make us no money ever in life. You spit off all this shit about olive oil. We talk about music and movies. I mean, let's be real here. He's quoting.
Let me get ready for the next one.
Meter and fucking hours of sunlight versus moisture in the air and fucking and we're like popping fresh.
Give me some construction questions. I got construction in me too. Here we go.
What is a miter joint?
Stuart, I got this one.
What? What?
I had shop class in 9th grade.
They need to bring that back. It'd be good for the kids.
Hell yeah, they do, man. It was one of my favorite classes ever.
Yeah.
And what it taught me was a lot of real world facts and real world information about planning, organizing, all the shit that I ended up using in culinary. I learned in shop class.
I'm afraid of when they have to use a mixer and you want to put them in front of bigger power tools.
Dude, I was 15 years old using table saws, lathes, fucking joiners.
So was I, but you and I had half a brain back then. These kids,
we keep treating them like pansies. They're always going to be pansies. We got to treat them like
pansies is pussies. What he meant by pansies?
Yeah.
I kept it clean.
No, dude, the pussification of America is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
You have no idea.
I got an 11-year-old daughter that whips the ass of 13 and 14-year-old boys in jiu-jitsu over and over and over again. We train jiu-jitsu for an 11-year-old girl. And
there you go.
She's about
Bravo.
3 years of it. We're going to continue.
Hey, just so you know, Mitch and I are both girl dads, man. So much love.
Yes, sir. Nothing in your life will love you more.
Nope.
Well, it depends on the day.
If you're around on those days, you fucked up, man. You should have been gone and doing stuff.
You should have been on that tractor or having your ears full of water at the bottom of the ocean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't hear bullshit when your ears are full of water. That's funny.
All right, number 3. Now, I will mispronounce this, but I'll get as close as I can. If you are suffering from major rocophobia, Magicophobia.
Don't worry, Ed will
Magiro-
correct you any moment.
Yeah, Mageirocphobia.
VooDoo,
What are you afraid of, VooDoo?
Harry Houdini. I heard
No.
Magicophonia.
I don't know, rough toilet paper.
All right, Mitch, spell it slowly.
Mageirocphobia.
All right, Ed,
Oh,
it's
that
in the
helped.
chat
That
bar.
helped.
Magericophobia.
I'm drawing a blank on that one. I've probably seen it somewhere, but don't remember it.
Well, think about the category.
You're afraid of food. You're afraid of lockjaw.
Was that a MAGA? Was that a MAGA pyopia? You got a fear of Donald Trump in here? Were you a little scared of old Donald Trump?
That's Fleener. Don't mind him.
Oh, actually, you've got it spelled. Flea spelled it wrong. There you go.
He called it MAGA, MAGAphobia.
Any questions or any guesses?
No, sir.
MAGA.
I got nothing, man.
So fear of cooking.
Fleener's afraid
What?
of running out of bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah. Lunotophobia.
I think I have that, but it's different. I have a fear of letting other people cook for me. I prefer to do it myself. Get a little
That's
fear.
why you're not coming
What are you
tomorrow.
doing?
I enjoy cooking, sir. I enjoy it.
Well, hell, you can come up and fucking help me do the demo.
I'll be
Oh,
glad
look,
to
it's
give
the
you my
fifth member
hands
of
as you
Wicked
need.
right here.
Oh, we have a new contestant.
Hey, is that the new drummer for Wicked?
It's Gunner's roadie.
Yeah.
You do a great job of pissing on his China symbol.
Ed, you're not allowed to call it that anymore.
Oh, okay. Is it Asian American symbol?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate being instructed on the proper nomenclature.
Well, you know, because, you know, it could have come from China, but remember, we're sponsored by fucking Manboy TV, so we got to use the Thailand products.
Yeah. Remember, what's a Japanese dentist's favorite time? 2:30.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Stuart's
I'm going to get murdered next week. All right.
That's one of those jokes you tell H when you want him to start cackling.
Oh, I got him going today. All right, what question are we on? Do we even know? Question 4.
All right. What vegetable was the very first to be grown in outer space?
VooDoo.
Ed.
Stuart.
VooDoo.
Carrot.
No. Ed.
Broccoli?
No. Stuart.
I was going to say it's not a vegetable. I was going to say a potato, but it's not a vegetable.
No one said it wasn't a vegetable. Potato's right.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, we're not going to
Oh,
we're not
shit.
going to do like in diet class where they say it's a starch. That's a fucking
I'm
vegetable.
thinking it's a starch.
Well, you know, haven't you heard of Sputnik?
Hey, give me that back. Fucking dog stealing my socks.
Oh, you gotta love that.
Leave my fucking socks alone.
His wife has the phobia of cooking, and of course, Fleener cooks every night. Fleener, I don't know your website because I follow you. What's your handle so everybody can see all the lovely food you cook? Most nights with VooDoo. Much love for that. Put that in the chat bar so everybody can throw you a follow and see what you're whipping up. You cooked up some good shit this week.
Yeah, I wish I lived closer. I'd just stop by his house some nights. I see
Man,
some of
I-
those pictures. I'm like, I'm coming over.
Wow.
Pull
Right,
in, grab it to go dish and go. Beautiful.
Right?
No, dude, no. Eat it there because if you take it with you, you got to wash the dishes.
Hey, Flane, can we set up with Uber Eats at your house?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
let's make
sure.
a ghost kitchen.
Yeah.
No, wait, fuck that. That means it costs money. Let's make him a Meals on Wheels hub.
He
I mean,
brings it to us.
we're almost at that age, buddy.
There's
So
three
we're
of
going
us
to
at our
develop
place. If you
that
can,
major cryophobia.
What was
Yeah.
that?
We are actually
I said there's
all
three of us
tied
at
up.
our place. So if you're gonna do the delivery, we need a meal for three if you don't mind.
There we go. Fucking Ed's a twosome. Mitch is a quad. I'm a trio most nights of the week. Some nights of the week 4. But fuck yeah, get on it, Fleener.
Come on, Flea, let's go.
6:30, 6:45 is preferred if you don't mind.
Well, I got to be first on the stop because I try to eat before 6. So
Should work out.
Crickets from the Fleener household.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's passed out. He's got one more
All of a
minute.
sudden, it's like, oh, my bedtime's coming past. I've got to go. Yeah.
Sorry,
got
man. Deuces.
He's got vacation in 2 days. He could stay up tonight.
Heck yeah. All right. All tied up going into question number 5.
Seriously? Oh,
Oh, shit.
1, 1, and 1.
Hang on, wait. Let me get ready.
wait, do it now while he's drinking.
Yeah.
This olive oil makes me smart.
What was the first meal eaten on the moon?
VooDoo
VooDoo.
ice cream.
Eh.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm having a problem understanding. Did we really make it there? Did we really make it there? Come on
All right.
now.
What was
We
the
really ate
first
something on the
meal?
moon?
What was the first meal eaten in Stanley Kubrick's moon studio?
Yeah.
It would have been like toothpaste in some kind of jar thing. I don't know, goo of
Ed.
steak or something.
Ed.
A hot dog.
No. It's one of the 5 food groups.
Bourbon? Bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon. There you go.
Man.
You know, we might have to change the 5 food groups. Stu, you know the 5 food groups, right?
Man, I know what I was taught as a kid, but I know they've changed.
Butter, bacon,
You'll see it
ketchup,
on future.
bourbon.
Yes, sir. I do understand. I do know.
We might
that,
have
yes.
to add olive oil.
Please do. Make it 6.
Oh, great. Well, you gotta change butter out for olive oil.
No, we're gonna
Yeah.
add
No,
because
Chef loves his butter.
Yeah.
We're not.
Right?
We're not
The
taking
The
butter out.
honorary one.
we're gonna add the olive oil so we can add flavor and increase the smoke point. So it's a win.
You
So,
can
so
whip
we
the
get the
butter with
olive
the
oil
olive oil.
going, then we melt the butter into it, and
You know, you're a chef. You know.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
all right.
Bacon on the moon.
This-
I'm still questioning that one. I'm still lost.
Yeah.
It didn't say they cooked it on the moon. They said it was the first meal eaten on the moon.
Yeah.
Bacon travels well. You put it in a little pouch. And,
You gotta put that shit in a pouch, man. That shit's cured when you get it at the store. I eat that shit out of the package. I don't give a fuck.
you go to Dunkin' and get the bacon in the morning, don't you?
No, it's got sugar on it, man. They ruin it. They ruin it. I mean, Mitch, you know we make candy bacon all the time, right? But
Yeah.
I prefer everything to taste like it's supposed to taste. So I just want bacon.
Chef, have you tried the bourbon balsamic bacon? I mean, there's got to be something here. It just sounds good. The BBB, baby, it's got to work.
I used to put the bourbon on the bacon that we do until I found out we can't have that at school.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
shit.
we can have the bourbon barrel balsamic. So we can make-
that's why I'm going to go down and try it, pick up a bottle, because I think that would work with a couple of things I want to do next year.
Mitch,
And
I
our
got
mango sriracha and our honey ginger is something else you need to get into your seafood,
Oh,
your salmon and your shrimp and scallops. It's sick. It really
I don't
works
have
well.
those. I don't have those. We might need to meet up on Friday.
Yes,
Eric,
sir.
have you looked at the website? Some of the stuff they've got on here.
I
Damn.
looked at Stuart head to head, and he gave me all his pamphlets. The store is right down from the school, so
Yeah.
This store will deliver right to the school as needed. But we have a mango sriracha and a honey ginger that these things,
No,
if you
I'm-
reduce them down onto a salmon or a shrimp or scallops, it is a great great little pairing with seafood.
I can't wait to get my hands on both of those.
That looks good.
You know what?
A little bit of Brussels sprouts with some of that bourbon balsamic. And
I
hit it with
reduce,
some bacon.
and then slap a little feta cheese right before you throw them out of the pan. Slap some feta cheese on it as that thing breaks down. That cheese comes out almost hot. Oh my God, with the bourbon balsamic, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, just change it to salmon.
No, I don't.
Salmon.
All right, we'll keep going because what the fuck do you eat? Well, I eat butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. I don't eat salmon. I'll cook it all day long. My wife and girls love it.
If I put butter, bacon, bourbon on your salmon, you'd eat it.
Oh, it'd be good. It'd be good.
Nice crispy skin going on there.
I don't know. No, I would eat it and taste it. And show you much love, but I wouldn't order that.
You like what you like, sir. Nobody can change that for you.
Oh, we lost Big Eddie C. He got taken. But hurry, ask some questions.
All right. So, what natural sweet treat literally never goes bad or spoils? VooDoo.
Honey.
Honey lasts forever. Yes, it does.
Ed, I got a question right while you were gone. Not that I rushed things.
Well, why am I not surprised? I was trying to get rid of a fucking email notification, and I just totally knocked myself out of the box. This technology thing sucks.
I agree.
I'm going to go live up there where Tony is in Lancaster, Pennsylvania with the Amish. They got the right idea.
Dude, make me one of those fucking wall fireplaces, bro.
Yeah, I could use a nice chair for the fire pit if you don't mind.
Well, fuck, if we're ordering, I need a barn back here. I need new VooDoo Studios.
Barn.
I'll be happy to help lift the wall, bro. I'll be happy to help lift the wall.
No, they come in with the whole family. They'll take care of that. You don't.
Absolutely.
The kids are lifting the wall.
Oh, this one should be easy for all of you. What fruit has its seeds on the outside
VooDoo.
instead of the inside? VooDoo.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Ed locked up.
No, I didn't lock up. I was trying to. I was going to say a pine cone, but you can't eat that.
You could.
I'm still digesting the question. I'm still digesting the question. He's saying your answer, and I'm still repeating it in my head.
Oh, you've got to call it out and then think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Half the time he doesn't know the answer when he says VooDoo, and as he's saying VooDoo, he thinks about it and answers.
And that's where you slap the button, and then you're thinking, okay, there we go.
Number 8. Botanically speaking, bananas are classified as which type of plant?
Ed. Are they vegetables?
VooDoo.
Shrub. No.
Yeah, I don't fucking. Farmer, you better get this motherfucker.
I'm guessing it's a tree. I don't know. I'm lost on how the question.
No, the banana, not what it grows on, but the actual banana.
Banana, what it is as a. Yeah, I have no idea.
It is an herb. It is specifically a giant berry.
Hey, I met a guy today. If he was an herb, he'd be fucking chalk. Right? You know him, Ed. I'll tell you who he is later.
I've never seen anybody smoke a banana, so I'm just trying to figure out how it's an herb. I've never seen anybody roll that banana up and try to smoke that thing.
They smoke banana leaves.
We smoke the leaves when it comes to burying pigs in the yard and shit like that. We build a china pit and soak them in banana leaves and smoke that thing.
Is that good?
Smoke them with some olive wood.
The Cubans would say, yeah, if it's done right. You can ruin it too, but if it's done right.
Have you ever done that? Is yours good?
No, I do a china box. I throw that pig in a china box and cook them where I can catch the liquids.
And it's good, right? I wouldn't know. I've never had it.
Delicious. Delicious.
You've never had a whole hog roast?
Not one made by Stuart. No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to throw them.
Oh, okay, by Stuart. Okay.
Lathered down with 15 olives, olive oil, and some mango sriracha. I don't have my own mojo seasoning yet, but the sour orange. But I, mean,
I got some for you.
On it. Yeah.
I'll get you a case of my mojo.
Beautiful.
Real sour orange.
We'll put it to work. The sour orange is the key. The sour orange is the key.
Combi?
What's that?
I said, you think a baby pig will fit in my combi? That'd
Yes,
freak the
you
kids
have
out.
to hang it. You just have to hang it.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could make a thingamajig to make that happen. It's called a coat hanger. Wire that bitch right up, man.
Hell yeah.
Little China box, season the shit out of that thing, man. They come out fantastic with a big group, big party. It's lovely.
All right. We're on I think 9.
Number 9.
Why do chopped onions make you cry?
Oh man. VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Because you use a dull ass knife and it makes the fucking juices weep into the air. You don't have to give it to me because I don't know the technical term.
I think it's Stuart. It's an off-gassing of the vegetables, and it's a gas that's coming off that thing.
Yes, that's the kind of the other half. Ed, can you bring it all together?
There's a compound released by cutting that is airborne.
It's when you slice it, you rupture their cells, releasing a gas that mixes with your tears to form a mild acid.
And you know what the real reason you cry when you're cutting an onion?
Because you're a bitch.
Yep, and you're not fast enough.
That is my favorite.
The knife is dull. The knife is dull.
Onion Day is my favorite. I find the harshest yellow Spanish onions I can find when the kids do not, and that's all they do all day. By the time the last class comes in, they walk in the door and they're already crying before they even touch the onion. I love that day. I sit there and just eat pieces of onion right in front of them, and they're like, "Chef, why aren't you crying?" I'm like, "I just love this stuff."
It's real easy. Sharpen your knife and sharpen your skill. All right, next.
Okay, what was the original base flavor of Mountain Dew?
Ed. Lime.
Nope.
VooDoo. Lemon lime. This is a real old question because Mountain Dew is one of the oldest soft drinks there is.
Think about where it became popular.
Oh boy.
Down to you, Stu.
I mean, the only flavor I get out of Mountain Dew is sugar. I mean, that's the only thing I pick up is pounds of sugar.
That's because you're not adding enough tequila to it.
Oh my God.
So the original flavor was moonshine. It was originally created as a mixer for whiskey.
I can see that.
Moonshine is a flavor? What the fuck?
I thought moonshine was supposed to be like olive oil, have no flavor.
Oh no! Come on now, good olive oil.
Oh,
Better have some flavor, but you can't.
Have you ever done a moonshine tasting?
Oh. No, but you can do it with vodka, and it's it's a nice little drink.
Oh man.
Oh fuck! Hey guys, I fucking love hanging out, especially when we're talking real talks, dude. Stuart, you are a fucking stud. I definitely want to get you back on here and talk more about your product, your olive. You know what would be real cool? If we did a live tasting here on air. We'll get Eddie some product. We'll get Mitch some product. Maybe we get IFA up in Iowa some product. And much like we do a burger tasting, we'll lay them all out. And you could walk us through a tasting live on the VooDoo Chef podcast. What do you think about that?
Fun. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Think
we
that
talk
would be
about how you're going to use the products as well. Yeah.
I think that would be super, super cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't remember what the fuck oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. Don't go anywhere. Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Peace and love.
See ya.
Maybe.